Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us learn question number 14 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. In my previous videos, I've completed the introduction, examples 1 to 7 and questions 1 to 13 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. Now quickly let us begin with the video, and also do watch the video till the end so that I can make more such videos for you guys. Question number 14 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry says a 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at a distance is 60 degree. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degree. Find the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. Okay, so here we have to first understand the question and draw the figure. They have also given us a figure in the question. So we have a 1.2 meter tall girl who is standing here, and she spots a balloon which is 88.2 meter above the ground level. Okay, and the angle of elevation of balloon from the eyes of the girl is 30 degree. After some time, this balloon moves in the horizontal direction. The angle of elevation from the eyes of the girl to the balloon is 60 degree. After some time, this balloon moves in a horizontal direction and the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degree. So we have to find out the distance traveled by this balloon from this point to this point. So let us first draw the figure. Let us first draw the ground level. So we have a 1.2 meter tall girl. Okay, this is 1.2 meter tall girl. Let us name this girl as AB. So this girl spots a balloon in the air. So here she spots a balloon which is at a height of 88.2 meters from the ground level. So this is at a height of 88.2 meter. Let us name this point as P, and here let us name it as N. So angle of elevation is taken from the eyesight of the girl. Let us first draw a horizontal line to this girl's eyesight. The angle of elevation will be from here, point B, to the balloon. So it is how much? 60 degree. After some times, this balloon moves horizontally at a point here. Now again, the distance between the ground to the balloon will be same. It is 88.2 meter itself. So let us name this point as now Q and M. So this distance is same because it is moving in horizontal direction. Since the balloon has moved at a distance, now the angle of elevation from the point where the girl is watching is reduced to 30 degree. Okay, now this angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Right, so we have to find out this distance from point P to point Q, how much distance this balloon has traveled. So this we have to determine. Let us mark this point as L. Similarly, mark this point as O. Okay, now we can observe that this line PN is parallel to QM. Similarly, this PL will be parallel to QO. The whole distance from the balloon to the ground is how much? 88.2 meters. Whereas here you can observe that this line AB is parallel to OM. So this OM will also be equal to how much? 1.2 meter, right? And also since this PN is parallel to QM, PL will be parallel to QO. So we have to find out this distance OQ, which is 88.2 minus 1.2. So that will be how much? 87, right? This will be 87 meter and this will be 1.2 meters. So similarly, since PN is parallel to QM, PL will be equal to QO. So even this will be 87 meters. Again, here you can observe this MN is parallel to OL and that is parallel to PQ. So if we find out this value of MN, then MN will be equal to PQ. So if we find out this value of LO, so LO will be equal to PQ. So here you also, since this height of the balloon is vertical to the ground, therefore here we have two right angle triangles formed. One right angle triangle is formed here, that is triangle OBQ, Another right angle triangle is PLB. Okay, again here one right angle triangle is formed, which is PLB. So another right angle triangle formed is here, that is PLB. In these two right angle triangles, we will apply the trigonometric ratios and we will find out this distance LO. So that will be equal to OQ. So let us write down, let PQ be the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. Now we have PN is equal to 88.2 meter. So PN is equal to, right now AB is equal to OM, which is equal to 1.2 meter. Now since PN is equal to 88.2 meter, we have QM is also equal to 88.2 meter. Okay, now since OM is 1.2 meter, so therefore OQ will be equal to QM minus OM, right? That is 88.2 meter minus 1.2 meter. So OQ will be equal to 87 meter, and that will be also equal to OL. We will be considering this triangle PBL, where our acute angle is 60 degree, and we know one of the side, which is PL, is equal to 87 meter. In right angle triangle PBL, so here since the acute angle is angle B, side opposite the acute angle will be a perpendicular, side along will be our base, and this PB will be our hypotenuse. So we have to find out the base value since we know the perpendicular value, right? So therefore, which is a trigonometric ratio formed by perpendicular by base. So let us write down this fraction, that is PBP divided by HHP. So perpendicular by base is given by tan theta. So let us apply the tan trigonometric ratio here. Tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, where a perpendicular is PL and base is BL, and a theta value is 60 degree. So tan 60 is equal to PL is 87 meters divided by BL we have to find out. So what is tan 60 from a trigonometric table? Tan 60 is root 3. So let us substitute. Root 3 is equal to 87 divided by BL, or BL is equal to 87 divided by root 3. Now here we should not keep a root number in the denominator, therefore we have to rationalize. We will multiply and divide with the denominator, which is root 3. So root 3 divided by root 3, right? So 87 into root 3 divided by, what is root 3 into root 3? It is 3. So cancelling 3 1 times, 3 2s are 6, so 2 is carry, so 3 9s are 27. So we will get BL as equal to 29 root 3 meter. Alright, so we got this value as 29 root 3 meter. Now let us find out the value of BO. Now let us consider the triangle BQO. In triangle BQO, now since our acute angle is 30 degree now, so we know the perpendicular, which is 87 meter, and we have to find out this base value, which is OB. So here again we will apply the tan trigonometric ratio. So tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, where our perpendicular value is OQ and base is BO, and a theta value is now 30 degree. So tan 30 is equal to OQ is 87 meter divided by BO we have to find out. So what is tan 30 from trigonometric table? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So substituting tan 30 value as 1 by root 3 equal to 87 divided by BO, or let us cross multiply. Okay, so BO is equal to 87 root 3. So here from this figure we know BO as equal to, okay, BO is equal to BL plus LO, right? So it is BL plus LO. So here BL value we have already found out to be 29 into root 3 meter. So we will substitute here, and we also know the BO value. So BO is how much? 87 root 3 equal to BL is 29 root 3 plus LO. So let us send this 29 root 3 to left hand side. So we get 87 root 3 minus 29 root 3 is equal to LO. So taking common, or we can write LO as equal to, taking root 3 common, it is 87 minus 29. So here 87 minus 29 is equal to 58, right? So LO is equal to 58 root 3 meter. Now here LO is parallel to PQ, right? So LO is parallel to PQ. So LO is equal to PQ. So therefore PQ is equal to 58 root 3 meter, which is the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval, right? So this is the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval, right? So this is how we solve this question number 14. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 15 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and Sort Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry shown on the screen. Thank you.